Hey guys, how y'all doing today? It's me, Stately. Welcome back to the fair town of Good Intentions, where today I think we're going to spend some time focusing on public transit and detailing here in Squirrel Grove, which is really the only place we've been looking at forever now. We've kind of been neglecting the rest of our city here, but everything's still humming along just fine. So let's stick with what we're having fun with for now. So what I'm thinking we can do, we looked at this a little bit yesterday. Oh, we got a fire. Uh-oh. We know what blimps and fires mean. The humanity! No, the blimp got out safe. And it looks like... Oh, everybody's like running away. That's funny. But it looks like the fire department got there in no time flat. What's with the hill here? Look at the ground level here. I wonder if I can straighten that out. Let's take a look. So, what's the issue here? I think the issue here is that... Is this building too high? It's kind of hard to zoom in on with all these tall buildings around it, isn't it? Huh. Let's try to raise this a little bit. Let's see if we can get the blimp landing spot kind of on the same level as this building. No, I got nothing here to work with. I might have to replace something if I want to fix that. It's not urgent though. We're gonna just let it be for now. Down to 5 FPS. It's just getting worse and worse. This isn't even a bad computer. It's not like it's underpowered or anything. It's just that Skylines is a demanding beast of a game. It's not very well optimized, to be honest. Okay, so yesterday we put in our new metro station, and as you can see, it's working well. Which line is that? Number 5. This guy. We've got... That's not it. What did I just select? I think I just selected a bus line somehow. Okay. Alright, that's not what I was trying to accomplish. Let's try that again. You. Lines overview. Oh, it went to the bus line overview. That's different. Okay, we got 4 stops here. And this one in particular has 263 people waiting. Now, compared with the number of trains we have running, that's not great. Let's add a train. No, just one. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully that'll help lighten this up. So there's an awful lot of demand to get out of Squirrel Grove, and apparently not as much demand to get in. It is what it is. Let's see. So we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup here, I think. Yeah, we'll just make this whole area gravel. That's kind of what it was to begin with, before I had to tear some stuff down. So it'll probably be best to just do that. And then over here, I don't know, some of the areas I've like filled in with asphalt completely. I guess I might as well do the same thing here. And we'll come back for a little bit of detailing later. I want to just do this, and then we'll work on the actual public transit system here. And, you know, we'll probably put in some grass. It's probably not a bad idea to like have grass along the back here. And I don't know, maybe we'll put a little footpath here and we'll have some more buildings inside of that city block. This is our new leisure area, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Just taking a look here. 7 overeducated workers. 5 overeducated workers. Am I educating my people too well? Is that the problem? Maybe. Okay, so let's look at the public transit again. This is what we've got going on. And we've moved a couple of the bus lines final station to this metro station from over here by the bus terminal. We still have a lot of lines. Oh, check it out. Change of plans. We're upgrading our university. We got, what do we got here? Oh, School of Medicine and a university academic statue, library, a math club, and the university government office. And also, we want a baseball trophy. That's like our only sport. But that's great news. Close to 1,000 students now. Excellent. Okay, minor distraction. Let's see what we can do with the university, and then we'll come back and work on our public transit some more. Oops. Also, I'm going to bulldoze this. Not sure what happened to it, but I'm sure something else will pop up in its place. Okay, so the major new thing is... This is the wrong school. It's this one. The major new thing is the School of Medicine. And it's huge, and I can't fit it anywhere. That is infuriating. Like, literally nowhere to put it. I kept this area open, but I think that's more going to be for a sports stadium or something. Let's see about popping it down behind the baseball stadium. We could maybe squeeze it in here. That seems to be my only option. Here, let's grab the zoning here, and we'll expand this to include this area. Again, possibly for a football stadium or something later. That should do just fine. And let's get rid of this road because it doesn't serve much purpose. And now we need to see how we can set up this School of Medicine. I'm also wondering if I could maybe shorten this a little bit. But that seems iffy. Okay, so our options are kind of back here, which isn't actually a terrible idea. There's enough room here to put it in a couple of different orientations. It could go there, or it could go, say, here-ish, right behind the baseball stadium. I kind of like the idea of putting it on the water side here. That's kind of nice. I think that's what we'll go for. Right about there. Now let's use move it to kind of get it just so. And I guess just so is right about, I don't know. I don't know if it's really looking good behind the baseball stadium like that. It looks like it was just kind of dumped here, which, you know, obviously it was because I didn't really think my cunning plan all the way through. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm kind of messy with the terrain now, aren't I? Let's move this the old-fashioned way. We could put it a little bit farther back. Or we could put it here and have a road run parallel to the road that's already there. Or here. Let's try here. I'm kind of feeling like this is a better call. Cannot build on water. Okay. So maybe like this. I'm not feeling any of these options. I'm halfway tempted to just slap it down here. Should we do that? Let's bulldoze some of these roads here and see if it'll go there. Building already exists? Oh, derp. Huh. It's having some trouble with the exact location here. So what I'll do is we'll pop it down there and then we'll use move it to put it where I actually want it. Yikes, what have I done? What the hell have I done? I think I broke it, guys, because my School of Medicine is now split up into 3 parts. That's different. Okay, you go there. And now, no, we're gonna have trouble if we try that again. I think what the problem here is that the move it tool isn't really capable of moving this because it is a multi-part structure. So what we'll do is we'll pop it down manually right in the middle there, and then we'll just replace the roads. These are my one-way tree-lined like that. Anarchy time. Don't you go telling me it doesn't fit, because I know it does. And now we'll raise it a little bit. I'm wondering if I can raise it in one part. Yeah, at least I can raise it in one part, so that's good. Like that. Excellent. And now we'll put some paths around it to make it a little more accessible. We'll use these guys, and we'll put one here, right to the back of this, here, same thing on the other side, to here, and then we'll go like this. That way we still kind of have our central quad, even though it's kind of filling up now. But I like the idea of having a School of Medicine. I'm not sure we need a School of Medicine. The university has plenty of capacity already, and it's clearly expensive, but, you know, I can't not build this stuff, because it's cool. And we still have some room for some of the smaller buildings. Let's see what our other options are here. Let's see, we have the dormitories, we have the study hall, the groundskeeping, the futsal club, the gymnasium. Yeah, we got all of this. I don't think we have the math club. I don't know that we need the math club. Academic statue, commencement office. Well, where would a math club go if we were to build one? Maybe back here? Nice math club by the water. Oh, they're happy. They're making happy sounds. And while we're here, let's put in some more paths. Wow. Everybody's really happy here. The environmental sounds in the game are not great, to be honest. I don't mind them, but a lot of them are kind of grating after a while. There we go. Look how nice that is. Just lovely. Okay, so that's our upgrade to Confound You for today. And it looks pretty good. I feel like we need to raise the road on this side a little bit, because it's kind of out of control. Not too bad. And, oh, need to raise this one too. Those nodes don't interconnect. It's kind of like the park paths. They don't connect to the rest of the road network. That looks pretty good. Okay, all right, university upgraded. Let's get back to the task at hand, which is our public transit system. So we've already established, oof, I got a lot of red going on here. Still a solid 80% traffic flow. And some of these places, you know, it's showing red, but traffic's pretty much moving just fine. Maybe... I keep getting distracted, huh? Maybe what we'll do here is instead of a stoplight, we'll use... Not what I was trying to do there. We'll use right-of-way signals, and we'll tell these guys to yield, because the traffic on this road is much, much lighter. And here we'll do the same thing. You guys yield, everybody else just gets to keep going. I think this should be fine. There's not a huge amount of traffic coming through here, so no need to have stoplights. Here, yeah, we know this. This is nothing new. And it's, you know, it's moving. It's just not moving great. What we can do here is we can force the traffic from this lane into that lane, thereby clearing up the on-ramp traffic, and we don't have the same problem here because we don't have the same amount of traffic. So, see, and now all of these cars in the rightmost lane have to move over, allowing these guys to keep going, and suddenly everything works a lot better. What are you? Are you sick? These guys are a little too close to the industrial area, but, you know, we have plenty of med clinics, so they'll be fine. An ambulance will show up and give them some earplugs, and then all will once more be well in the world. Okay, so putting that extra train on this line seems to have helped because there are no more giant piles of people waiting here. Let's take a quick look at our bus lines, specifically... Oh, shoot. Come on. Here. If I select this... Stop it. Like that. There we go. Okay, now we're not trying to put a bus station down. We've got the two lines that we moved here. The purple line goes up here, and the blue line goes down here. Let's take a look at both of those and see what we got going on. So that's the number 13 bus line. Through the industrial area, has 130 people waiting here, and nobody anywhere else. Why specifically there? Probably because there are no buses here, and these are all people wandering over from this area, trying to get to a bus. So a logical solution for that would be to give Stately Estate its own bus service, and we can absolutely do that. Oh, there's the Postal Services. I was looking for it last episode, and it's under public transit. Because of course it is. Okay, so got plenty of places for the line to start here, and we'll go down to, say, well, I'll tell you what. We can put a stop down by the ferry terminal, and then we can go up here and maybe stop there and there and there and here, and then we'll have another stop at the ferry terminal, and we'll finish the bus line off. There we go. Okay, and that should alleviate a lot of the traffic over here. So I'm thinking the blue line should be fine. We might even be able to cut buses, but we'll let it run for a little while and see what happens at this stop here. That's the most important part. Let's see, what's next? Still a little under the weather, so if I sound a little muffled, it's because, well, I have a nasty cold. Then the purple line. Let's take a look at the purple line and see what we got going on here. Which line is that? Shoot. It is the number 12 line. And the number 12 line is massively oversubscribed as well. We got 2 stops with more than 100 people waiting. Jeez. Okay. All right, what can we do about the number 12 line? Let's see. First of all, the line goes to here, which is fine. And it doesn't feel to me like it's too big, but maybe we can have the green line take over some of its duties. Let's remove this stop. Remove this stop. And add a stop here. Huh. Move this stop to the corner here so that we don't have a big loop. And we'll move this stop over to here. And now we have a much more compact bus line that will serve this area that wasn't previously being served. I don't know about the green line. It's also a pretty big loop, isn't it? Maybe we can move this line closer to here without actually... Well, what about that? That looks credible, right? Put a stop there. We'll put a stop there, is what I said. Okay, hopefully that'll clear things up a little bit. The green line seems to be pretty good. I think we should maybe move this up here. Move this, well, we can move it there, I suppose. And add a stop here. Just simplify the whole thing a little bit. I could go farther by like adding a bus line here or something to alleviate the well, to lower the amount of distance it needs to travel, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this will clear things up a little bit. We've got one new line here for Stately Estates. Let's do... Nah, it's fine the way it is, I think. Alright, we won't change anything there. Now I'm wondering if we need to take a tram line down Main Street. I'll bet that would lift up a lot of traffic congestion and maybe even solve some of these bus issues because we could have shorter bus lines. And also we have no public transit up here, and that's kind of undesirable. Didn't I just bulldoze something here? Is this like the same location? It's a shame that you can't see why a building has become abandoned. I mean, obviously there were warnings, and I'm sure I missed them, but that's not the point. All right, let's go for it. Let's try for a tram line up Squirrel Grove Boulevard here, all the way up and then down the other side. So we'll have a stop under the metro, maybe, and then we'll have kind of a loop around here. Go all the way down here, maybe have a little loop here. Change this bus-only line and add the trams there. And then we'll go all the way down to here and loop around. It's going to be busy, but again, it'll alleviate some of the pressure on the buses, I hope. So for starters, that's a subway, that's a tram. Let's start with the main road, and the only options we have here for a 4-lane road is this guy. Oh, neat. I got a bridge out of it. I'll take it. Those look nice. And then, no, not here yet. We need to keep on going a little bit farther down to here. Nope, that's not it either. Keep going. You'll get there. So now I'm wondering if instead of going over the highway here and along this, should we like run it through a corner here, kind of cut the corner? I don't think so. But we do need a simpler tram line here. And here as well. This is still going to be one way. No, I want a tram track on a one-way, 2-lane one-way road with tram tracks. That's what I'm going for right there. That's too bad. I kind of like the... bus lane here. I thought it looked nice. Also, I guess we don't really want a one-way road here, huh? Because we're going to have trams going in both directions. Yes, yes, yes. Good. And then we go back to our 4-lane road here. Zoom out a little bit so we can see what we're doing. There, much better. And I think we're going to avoid the roundabout. What we'll do is we'll take this, go down here, and we'll go back up. Here. So there we have it. That's our tram track. Let's make sure that everything's connected. I don't see anything blinking, so should all be fine. And we'll just do 2 lines. Do we have our turnaround sorted out? No, we don't. Let's see. How's the turnaround going to work here? You know what? Check this out. And then the center road here will not have tram tracks at all because it just goes around. Although I think I missed a section here. Hold on. Let me put down, what were we putting down here? I guess this guy? But we just have the intersection here that we still need to do. What? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. That's not right. Huh. I'm wondering if this was never connected. Or never connected properly or something. Oops. Not what I was trying to do. Alright, hold on. Ah, shoot. Too late. I was trying to fix it before everything de-zoned itself, but I didn't quite make it in time. It was too late. Oh, what's going on here, guys? Yikes. Well, this is more abstract art than road. Yeah, and that's not even the right road. That's a bridge for some reason. Okay, you need to not be a bridge. There. I have screwed up. Yes, Stately has screwed up yet again. What a surprise. Okay, now this guy. Finish that off and we'll be back in business. Huh. Oh, right. Now it's okay, right? Almost. What's going on here? Holy cow. I don't know what the deal is with this intersection. I do seem to know how to make them, though, don't I? And again, a bunch of roads just spontaneously disappeared. What is this? What have I done here? Man, that was weird. Okay, what we're running here is a 2-lane with a center divider and a tram track as well, right? So it's this guy. Goes down to here. We're going to force this to not be a bridge. Run it to there and then to here. And then a standard 2-lane road on the left and a 2-lane road with a center divider at the bottom, and everything should be properly recombobulated. You go there, and you, is it this one? Basic road with grass median. Yes. You go there. And I think we're good. I mean, granted, that was a bit of a mess. And we have one little section here that still needs upgrading by the look of it. Hopefully we can do that without causing any disasters. Ugh. Apparently not. Nope. Nope. I don't know what I've been doing with all of these bridges here, but it's problematic. Yeah, these guys are all like, I was going that way. Sorry, buddy. We'll get it fixed up. I've frozen the simulation for you guys and everything. And still, okay, something's still wrong here. We've got some odd little road sections here that, steadily make angry sounds. Fine, here. You guys, link together. You got that? Sorted? Yes? I mean, obviously we need to do something about the altitude here, because this is silly. But other than that, I think we might finally have it once we put these roads back. Ugh. Go there. Alright. Did we get it sorted? Is everything taken care of now? We have some power lines that aren't connected and don't need to be, and we've lost some zoning that we need to rezone. Quite a bit, apparently. I'm not sure I remember what was where, but I think what we'll do is we'll put some commercial here and here, and we'll put let's put an office tower on the corner here because they don't mind traffic noise as much, and then we can put some high density residential here, and we can kind of do the same over here. We'll put down some 3x4s along the water here, like that. And I guess I lost a bunch of zoning here as well, so yeah. Should we actually put down some high density commercial too? This would be a good place for it on either sides of the intersection here and here, and put down some smaller ones here. We'll do a little 3x4. Okay, so that was more invasive than I would have liked it to be. I ended up destroying more land than I wanted to. I'm still not sure how I feel about that medical center there. We might revisit that at some point, maybe come up with a better plan. I kept this blank on purpose because I thought we might end up with city services there, and I'm still not convinced we won't. So we'll leave that be for now. And let's get our tram line started. This is very exciting. Oh, haha, we're not ready yet. We still need a depot. Where shall we put the depot? I don't want to put on this side because then I have to do even more complicated stuff here. We can run it along pretty much anywhere. We have some spare room here. And that's kind of the only place we have decent spare room unless we want to slot it into the industrial area somewhere. How big is it? Tram depot. It's pretty darn big. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we'll pop it down somewhere around here. Like there? I guess not there. Ugh. Hold on, I probably have anarchy on. Otherwise, I'm not sure why that wouldn't work properly. We can put it farther out too. You know, we could run a little spur line. Theoretically, we could do that, say, here, and we could have the tram line run parallel. It's a little tight. What have I done here? That's a cute little neighborhood. Got a bunch of 1x1s there. How did that happen? It's very strange. Let's do a little bit of rezoning here. Let's take that out so we don't get 4x4s. And let's bulldoze some of these and see what happens. Look at that zoning again. Take that down. And they're still putting in 1x1s. How strange is that? Huh. Alright, well, there's not necessarily a whole lot I can do about that, I guess. What's going on here? There's a giant pile of dirt there. Oh, I think it's because this office building is up pretty high compared with everything else. Distraction number 215 for today. Let's get this tram depot put down before I find something else that requires my immediate attention. So, I don't know what to make of this. This is very strange. Okay, well, it fits there, and it seems to be fine, so that's where we'll put it. And now, finally, we can do the thing we came here to do and create a new tram line. Okay, so we got a loop here, and it's going to be a one-directional loop. I know it's a two-directional track. I can actually upgrade that, right? I could do, what is this, one-way tram track, two-lane one-way road with tram tracks. These are not parts of road, so I guess I don't really have many other options here. We're just going to have some extra tram track stuff going on. Whatever. Start there. Go to here. Actually, it is going to be two ways. Put one down. We could put it on the bridge. That's kind of cool. And then we'll have one, say, here, and definitely here. And in front of the bus station. Actually, perhaps next to the bus station would be better. How about here? Then Galaxy Park, definitely. This high density area here, for sure. And put one right here at the end. Then we'll see about squeezing one in underneath here. Huh. That might be more challenging than advertised. Wonder if I need to put it here instead. Okay, we're going to do a single line. Yeah, we'll have one line with stops on either side. Just need to make sure we don't miss any stops. Uh-oh. Power outage. Let's see what's going on. First of all, we have power there. We're just short on power again. Oh boy. Man, I seem to be constantly short on power. I think there's only one thing for it. I think it's time to go nuclear. And as a bonus, we'll be able to get rid of a bunch of our other power stations and hopefully replace them with something a little more attractive. Let's see what we got here. We use a total of about 1,000 megawatts by now. And I, for some reason, have my entire power thing here filled with billboards. Because who doesn't like billboards, right? We have the ocean thermal conversion, blah, blah, blah. That's neat. We got the nuclear plant, which basically produces about 2/3 of my total energy needs, and by far more than anything else I've seen so far. Solar power, 112 to 160 is not even close. What about a hydro plant? Are there places where I can build a hydro plant? What about, like, here? I'll bet you I could. It's kind of way out of the way, but I'll bet you I could. I think we might have to muddle on for a little while and do this next episode, because if I decide to put a hydro plant down, it's going to take a very long time. Because we're going to have to get some supplies up there, and we'll have to run a road up there, and it might not provide enough electricity, but I've never done a hydro plant before, and I do like the idea. So maybe we'll work on that next episode, and for now, what we can do is pop down something temporary. Well, now we're fine again. Now we're back up to 900 produced and 900 consumed. So, whatever. Next episode, we'll work on our power infrastructure. We'll build something more robust. But this episode, let's see. Our metro line, this is something in the metro overhaul mod that needs fixing. But our metro line is doing well here. Number 5 line, as you can see, no hideous piles of people waiting anywhere. Our bus lines, the ones we've been working on, let's take another look here. The purple line is that the number 6 line? I have too many bus lines. I should have... What's this guy's problem? Can he just not be reached by bus? Is that like the only building in my entire thing that can't be reached by public transit? I don't know what you're complaining about. You have a bus stop directly in front of your stadium here. Okay, the university line is absolutely 100% fine. The buses are full, but there's not massive numbers of people standing around, so that's okay. Let's zoom out a bunch. We have so many bus lines, too. Let's just take a look at each of them. This guy, there's a lot of people waiting here by the ferry. Going here. This seems walkable. I think a lot of these places I could get rid of the bus line and actually solve some problems. Alright, number 13 line. This guy looks okay. We've got a lot of people waiting here, but it's better than it was before. We had a couple hundred. So this is definite progress. The number 12 line is problematic. And it's problematic because it's just too much bus line. We'll go ahead and add maybe 3 vehicles to this. Okay, number 11 line. Again, problematic. We've got 127 people waiting for a bus here, and all of my buses are full, so we'll go from 6 to 9. The number 10 line. Nobody, 72 people waiting here. And here is by the high school. I can't really make this line any shorter, but what I can do is have it go to the tram stop here. Can I move this closer? Yeah, there would be better. And then I will just delete this stop. Ugh. Can't select it for some reason. What's going on here? Why I know can't select. This is odd. For some reason I can't select anything on this line. Not sure why. Let's try that again. Bus. Oh, that's because I don't have the bus station selected. I had the tram stop selected. They look the same. Okay, if we remove that stop and we put one here instead. No? That's odd. So he can't make a U-turn here. Can I fix that in Traffic Manager? let's see. Restrictions, not parking restrictions, junction restrictions. This junction, U-turns are allowed here. And now we should be able to move that bus stop to here. Or there. That should make the transfer easier. We've got a stop here. Do we need a stop there? I only have a few stops here. I only have like 3 stops in this entire line. Here, let's put one down there. These ones are right next to each other. I don't even need this. You guys are just going to have to go to the bus station. I'm going to do the same thing with this blue line here. Just need to make sure I grab the right one because for some reason they're all blue. So that's this guy. We take that stop out and take this one out. This one. We were duplicating a bunch of unnecessary stops here. I don't, again, even know that I need this bus line. We definitely don't need this stop. Just one of those should do just fine. And we'll move this one over here so that they match. And now we have 2 very modest bus lines here. Let's go ahead and allow U-turns on this road as well, coming in from this side. So that bus can just turn around. There we go, just like that. Hello? No? Yes. And hopefully these guys are going to be smart enough to realize they can walk over to the tram from there. And it looks like most of them already are. And the tram just has much more capacity, so that should be much more straightforward. We might want to put down some kind of zebra crossing here, though. Nah, they're just all moving in giant groups. That's fine. That's why we have the tram line. Okay, and the university line. I think we'll leave the university line the way it is. Although, kind of feels like it would make sense to just detour the tram. We'll leave it for now. Now, we have the green line here, which I keep forgetting about because it's nearly invisible. Let's check in on that one. That's this guy, I think. And this guy has 153 people waiting here. There are so many freaking public transit passengers. All right, well, let's just increase the number of buses to, oh, God, we're already at 150%. I mean, there comes a point where you're just running one bus immediately after the next. It's a pretty big line, so let's see if there's a good way to shorten it a little bit. I'm thinking maybe we can put down a bus only lane here or something. Yeah. I'm not really seeing it here. I'm going to move this stop over here so that you can transfer from the metro. Sorry, from the tram. Those things should probably not be in different locations. And I think we're going to worry about that one later. It's going to probably need some attention, but not right this second. This seems more sane for a bus line, just a couple of stops in a smallish area than to try to put thousands of people in there. How are our stops here? We've got one there, which has people. We've got one there that has people. Let's do this the easy way. Let's look at our tram overview here. This is trams, right? This is trams. The number 8 line. Oh yeah, that's busy. It's basically just started running though, so there's not much we know yet, but holy cow, we've already got 500 people waiting at the main terminal here. And, oh, balls. My sky bridge disappeared. I used to have a beautiful little sky bridge here, and now it's gone poof. Probably because I put the bus station down. Shoot. Well, we can fix that. It's this guy. Goes from here to, let's say, here. And then from here. I guess we do it the other way around. Like that. I'll move this out a little bit. That's odd. Doesn't seem to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Why you no play nice? Hold on, let me shuffle things around a little bit here. Move this out of the way there. Get this over here. Come on. Move this out because the slope is just a little too steep. And then we just need to put this down. And all we have to do is this. All we should have to do is this, but it's being all kinds of stubborn. Alright, let's turn the anarchy off. Snapping is on, that should be okay. And we'll start on the ground here. Right about here. Slope too steep. Fine, we'll move it all the way out here. And then we'll just manually put it where we want it. Not like that. Like this. Right about there and down a little. Up a little? That's not what I was trying to do, is it? Not sure what the deal is here. I think we might have some terrain leveling issues going on that are kind of making this not work right. But I'm not seeing anybody use it. And that's a little problematic, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. It might be okay. It might just be that people haven't path noted to it properly yet. Let's just lower this a little. Generally, this stuff should be as low as is reasonable. Down to 4 FPS here. Hey, what happened to all of my cool decoration at the bus station? Ugh, I hate it when this happens. I had bollards and everything, and I had bus stands, and it's all just disappeared. This irks me. This seems to happen fairly commonly, though. These decorations will just spontaneously vanish. Now we're getting traffic jams here. Our hub seems to be at capacity. Well, we'll look into that next episode because this is going to have to do it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate your patronage as always. Don't forget to subscribe. Love me on YouTube, blah, 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 etc., 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 and we'll see you all next time. Peace.